Hey guys, welcome back to Teal House Farm. It is Tuesday, so it's time for another recipe from the canning pantry. You guys know usually when we do recipes from the canning pantry, it's all about simplicity and getting a quick meal on the table. And today we're going to do something a little bit different because I have really been wanting some like jalapeno poppers. You know, the jalapenos with the cream cheese and the bacon wrapped around it. Really good. And we are going to have tacos for dinner, which is already pretty quick and easy. And I was going to make some poppers kind of as a treat to go with them. But we're going to, instead of using... Yes, Annie? Yes, Annie? Okay. Instead of using fresh jalapenos from our garden, which are not quite in yet, we're going to use last year's jalapenos that we diced up and canned. And we're gonna make balls out of them, so they'll be kind of a ball shape, and we're gonna fry them. So come with us. We're gonna make this. This needs a lot of ingredients. This is not a simple, quick one, but I think it's gonna be really delicious and something that you really want to have on hand for a special occasion. Okay, like I said, there's several ingredients here. So over here, this is my DIY ranch mix, and we're gonna use that just to make a ranch dip to dip them into, because I love my poppers dipped in ranch. So that's kind of separate. You don't have to have that. But what you do need about a cup of either bread or cracker crumbs. You'll need some cheddar or Monterey Jack cheese, about a cup of that, I think. You're gonna need some bacon bits. You can either cook fresh bacon or you can do what we're doing, which is this real crumbled bacon from Sam's Club, which we love having on hand. You're going to need a half pint of diced jalapenos and a half pint of diced onions. You'll need some garlic, some minced garlic, a half cup of flour, 4 ounces of cream cheese softened, so this has been sitting out for a little bit, some salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. I will link the original recipe below from the blog I found it on. Now the recipe below also includes some like hot pepper spices, which I'm leaving out because I like my jalapeno poppers with a kick, but I don't want to burn my face off. So if you like things extra spicy, you can check that link below and everything else that they include to make them even hotter. We're gonna make a still hot but milder version of the jalapeno popper. So let's put this all together. There's a couple steps. We have to kind of mix it together first and then freeze it for about 30 minutes. This will help the popper balls to hold themselves together when we bread them and fry them. Okay, first we're gonna make up the cheese mixture. So we have 4 ounces, which is half of a brick of cream cheese, and that's been sitting out for half an hour, so it's a bit softer. And then we do about a cup of cheddar cheese and a half cup of crumbled bacon. To that, we're going to add a teaspoon of garlic. I was supposed to use the minced garlic from the fridge and I forgot, so I used the powdered garlic. Either works. It's just a teaspoon worth. And then I drained the jalapenos, and I'm going to use 3/4 of this jar because I want to leave some left over for my tacos. I'm going to do about half pint of the onions. And then we're gonna grab a spoon and we're gonna mix this together. You need a little bit of patience to mix together because even with the soft cream cheese, it is still a little clumpy, so just keep working at it. You'll get it. Once it's all mixed together, it's gonna look something like this. Then we're going to need a cookie sheet and some parchment or some wax paper. And we're gonna put tablespoons worth in little balls. If you have a cookie dough scooper, that'd be perfect for this. I don't, so we're just gonna scoop and roll in my hands. I think this made 9 or 10, something like that, so it made quite a few. And we're going to put this in the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes so that they're hard enough to bread and fry. Meanwhile, while that's freezing, let's make our homemade ranch dip. So we have our dry ranch mix here, and we're gonna use 3 tablespoons worth of that. And then we're going to add to that a half cup of mayonnaise, a half cup of sour cream, and a half cup of milk. It's going to look a little runny when you first mix it together, but know that when it sits for a minute, it does thicken up. So don't be too worried if it looks runny first off. Just give it a second to thicken up. And there we go. Okay, we're gonna get ready to fry. So let me put these in order here. So we got 3 bowls. We're going to dip our balls in the flour mixture. So this is half a cup of flour, teaspoon of salt, dash of pepper. And then we have 2 scrambled eggs with 2 teaspoons of water in the middle one. And then this is a cup of breadcrumbs and a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And if you wanted to add more spicy spices in here, you can absolutely do that, but we're keeping it simple. There's enough spice and jalapenos. And we have our oil all melted. You could use lard, you could use vegetable oil, canola oil, kind of whatever you want to fry things in. And we have it in this nice I think it's a 10.5-inch cast iron skillet. So we should be able to fit almost all of them in here. We're gonna see if this is deep enough to fry it on both sides at the same time. The goal is 3 minutes if it can be completely submerged. If not, we're gonna do 1.5 minutes on each side so it's nice and golden brown. All right, let's make them. All right, so is anybody brave enough
To what?
to try a spicy popper?
If I can get soda, if I try to turn.
Okay, you dip it in the ranch.
It's a spicy popper. What? Just 12 spice and wasabi.
It's got hot peppers in it. Take a little bite.
I'm gonna try one, but I'm gonna get some food. Not that bad.
Not that bad?
Alright, Abby, your turn. Look at Patty. I might drink the ranch.
Hey, Nanny, why don't you go get your water?
I might have to drink the ranch. I like fat. Take a big bite, okay? Ow. We want to know what's inside.
Take a bite.
Take a bigger bite. We want to. It's a little spicy. Eat the pepper. But I don't like it. Eat the pepper. Jay, do you want to try some?
All right.
Take a big bite. Wrap up.
Nice and spicy.
What's that on the inside?
Cream cheese.
Why did you put cream cheese in it?
That's how you make them. They're good. Spice doesn't bother Nanny, but Nanny she's abolished her popper.
She's the hot. Never bothered her anyway.
You're just here for the ranch, though, right?
Oh.
All right, there you have it. Another way to use some of the things you got hanging out in your canning pantry to make something yummy. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.